India, the world's largest democracy, the next superpower, the tech capital of the future. But what if I told you that behind the headlines, the hashtags, and the hype, India might just be the most overrated country in the world? Yes, you heard that right. Let's unpack the uncomfortable truth, backed by facts, not slogans. If you're tired of blind nationalism and sugar-coated narratives, you're in the right place. Hit like, share, and subscribe to Contemporary Events Info, the channel that says what others won't. Now let's get into it. India is a PR master. From Digital India to Incredible India, slogans are everywhere. But here's the thing. 190 million Indians still have no access to clean drinking water. Half of Indian women feel unsafe walking alone at night. And despite all the IT hype, over 50% of engineers are unemployable. It's a country built on optics over outcomes. They call it the world's largest democracy. But what kind of democracy? Jails journalists? Bans documentaries? Shuts down the internet 84 times in a single year? Real democracies don't operate in fear. They don't punish dissent. India is slowly morphing into a soft autocracy with Wi-Fi. You'll hear India has IITs and brilliant minds, but what they won't tell you is, India ranks 134th in education quality. Over 40% of Indian children in rural areas can't read basic sentences. And educated doesn't mean employable, an obsession with degrees, no focus on critical thinking. It's an assembly line, not an education system. India dreams of being a superpower. But let's look at the numbers. 1 in 4 Indians lives below the poverty line. The richest 1% own more than 40% of the wealth. Basic public health infrastructure? Almost non-existent in rural belts. You can launch a satellite to Mars. But what about building toilets for your people? India calls itself the next Silicon Valley. But here's the truth bomb. India doesn't innovate. It's services. Most Indian IT companies are call centers in disguise. Where's the Indian Google? Indian Tesla? Indian ChatGPT? Even most startups are copycats of Western ideas with local branding. India ranks high on military strength charts, on paper. But when tested, old Russian weapons, no indigenous aircraft, and zero accountability for internal defense failures. It's all about appearances, not preparedness. India boasts about mega projects. But have you seen the roads in most states? Trains derail weekly, airports get flooded, and metros are limited to elite cities. Meanwhile, countries like Vietnam and Indonesia quietly build infrastructure without making noise. You can't build a superpower on hate. India is seeing rising religious extremism, mob lynchings, caste violence, and growing intolerance. A nation divided can't rise. And India today is more divided than ever. India loves to mock China's censorship. But let's check the mirror. Twitter accounts blocked YouTube videos, banned independent journalists, threatened. This isn't democracy. This is digital dictatorship wearing a democratic mask. Once seen as Gandhi's land of peace, India is now making headlines for violence, intolerance, and repression. World media is watching. And India's global image? It's crumbling, faster than its currency. So is India the most overrated country in the world? Maybe not in its potential, but definitely in how it sells itself to the world. Behind the flash lies a fragile reality. And unless India wakes up, the world will keep moving on without it. If this hit hard, if you think someone needs to hear this, then like this video, share it right now, and subscribe to Contemporary Events Info. We expose what others whitewash, and we're just getting started.